this is me. I'm going to use the name Burkesdragons today because I like dragons. This is just kind of a little test because I've never done this sort of thing before. Hopefully you can hear me okay. This is my first time using this recorder. Oh, look at that tree. Wow, which one's that? This is a new one. The way this game works is that you explore the area and find new types of trees, and I've already played for a while, so you can see I've got a lot of trees discovered. You discover them with something called prana orbs, which is very relaxing. Hold shift to easily plant multiple trees. That's a good hint. I didn't actually know that. This game is very discovery based. There's not a lot of in-game instructions. And every so often you get a little puzzle to play with. And I'm going to be very frustrating the way I do these puzzles because I don't like to think them through too hard. I kind of just play with them until they happen. Which I know is not a logical way to replace this, but I like the noise it makes when I click the trees. And I like playing. And that's kind of why I play this game, is because it's very relaxing. And sometimes I surprise myself because instinctively often, you might think this is true, but instinctively sometimes you can do things that you might not otherwise be able to do. I think the logical part of your brain sometimes is a few steps behind the instinctive part. If I push this, this one's going to change. Watch. And I knew that was going to happen, but the idea is to match the colors. So you see there's three colors. There's orange, light green, and medium green, I guess we'll call it. And the idea is to try to get them to match the little things, but it can be a little frustrating. What I hate is when you get one right and then the rest don't want to follow suit and they mess with you. I should have done that. I think if I do... Yeah, that was good. Like I said, I just play around with it until it works. Because why not? It's not like this is high stakes or high pressure. That's the exact opposite of the reason why I play this game. Now, I don't know if you follow this because you follow me on other things, but I am a writer and I write fantasy books. I'm not a very serious gamer. I used to play World of Warcraft semi-seriously, into the extent that I killed Malagos when it was a very big deal, if that makes sense to you, but I kind of got lost and didn't do so really have all the time that you need to devote to being a good gamer. And so instead, I kind of just play casually when I get a little bit of time. This was a game I bought on Steam for a very good discount because it sounded very, very calming. It just wants me to chill out. I do like hidden object games. I'll probably play some of those for you. Oh, look, the leaves are changing. Let's go back to that. Here it is. There's my first prana orb. You want it to go here. If you guide the prana orbs that will fall from the falling leaves to this tree, you see the 8% now. Now it's 12. Come on, please be enough. There we go. 16. 20. This is very slow. It'll get faster as the leaves fall. You hear that little tinkling noise? It's very pretty though. Little bells. I'm drinking tonight. I like a little bit of red wine. This is a Apothic Red, I think. Maybe Apothic Fresh, I can't remember. I'll back up to 62. It's pretty colors. This is a new tree, which is I'm excited about because I've had a new tree in a long time in this game. The way the game works, you can't save your progress. You have to restart your forest, I guess you call it, every time. There we go. You can use the prana to gather it, and see, like right now I have 300 prana currently. You use it to explore a little bit. See if you pull it over here, it takes these back. How old is this tree? Age 6, so I don't really have much time, but I probably need to gather some prana to make other trees before I run out. But now that I've got some ground here to farm. There we go. Here we go, gather all that prana. And something you don't want to do is plant the prana in the winter. Let me take you to that since I've got these. You can see you can pick each tree, and each tree costs a little bit of different prana. Some are 100, some are 90, some are 110. Some are up to 200. The one we just earned is a Pichi, I'm guessing? Or is it the Aka? Ooh, that one costs 300. It's a 20-year tree though, so they're gonna have that one for a long time, which is very nice. Most of them only last like 8 years, 10 years. The deciduous ones are worth more prana because they have leaves. The evergreen ones not so much. Depending on the one you chose, the flowering one's going to give you prana too, but I prefer the deciduous because I like to play in yaksa mode because you can use this baby here, the prana altar, which is very handy. I will show you that later. The 3 modes are Kinara, Yaksa, and Siddhi. Sorry. Alright, so wait, when spring begins, as you can see the mode here, when it starts to get into green, you can start planting trees. If you plant trees in the other seasons, to my knowledge, all of them, they won't flourish. So you get to pick it out. I have some favorite trees. I like the Fundi. I also like the Senno. But right now I'm going to do a cache. This is deciduous and flowering, which is very pretty. And when it's red like that, you can't plant. When it's green, you can plant. It takes a couple seasons for them to grow, and pretty soon we'll start to see a stump here. I still have 170, sorry. I'm going to save up to get a prana altar in a couple times. Right now I'm going to plant one more tree. And I'm going to go with a ferny. It's nice and, no, let's do a senno because I want deciduous. It has a nice lifespan. There we go. Those beautiful flowers. Anyway, I just released, let's see, I don't know which number of my books. I've kind of lost count of how many books I've written at this point. Which seems arrogant, but it's just because there's this quote from my favorite TV show, Psych, where the guy says he solved a lot of murders more than he can count, not just because he still can't count very high, but with me it's because I can't count very high. I'm very bad at numbers. There we go. But it's like 16. And this book was the last in the series. I don't know why I do that. Sometimes when I talk, I don't play very well. It's probably going to be an ongoing theme. Oh, you can see my little trees starting to grow here. Isn't that cute? And they will give me prana when autumn comes. This is a very slow game. I do not recommend this for the average gamer. I don't think they will like it. But if sometimes you just like to chill out and relax, it's kind of a nice way to do it. I know I'm frustrating you guys because there's obviously much more mathematical and solvy ways to solve this. Solvy, that's a verb, right? I can't word tonight. I hope the volume level isn't too bad. This is my first time using this recording program. Oh, that was better than I thought it would be. Oh, that's really close. Dang it. This is where I start thinking I should use logic because I'm so close and I know that if I just do the wrong button a few times in this game, I'll lose it. My problem-solving skills, which you will see later, I have highs and lows. My creative intelligence is pretty high, but my logical intelligence not so much. Which means I can make things up like there's no tomorrow, but when it comes to practical applications, sometimes I'm a little frustrated. My husband will tell me that. He's a good guy. Oh, here comes the prana again. Oh, maybe not quite yet. Now, what I really want is this wonderful prana altar, which will gather the prana for me when I'm too lazy to pick it up. It seems like that's a strange thing because there's so little to do in this game. Here's some good quotes. Silence is the language of God, all else is poor translation. Oh, look, this one's from Little Prince. Goodbye, said the fox, and now here is my secret, a very simple secret. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eyes. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it right. I'm sorry, guys. I actually love Little Prince. It's one of the funniest books of my life. It got me through a really tough time once. The greatest disease in the West today is not TB or leprosy. It is being unwanted, unloved, and uncared for. We can cure physical disease with medicine, but the only cure for loneliness, despair, and hopelessness is love. There are many in this world who are dying for a piece of bread, but there are many more dying for a little love. The poverty of the West is a different kind of poverty. It is not only a poverty of loneliness, but also spirituality. There's a hunger for love as there is a hunger for God. Mother Teresa. So you gather these quotes by playing these mini games like the one I've been doing here and failing so badly at. But I just kind of like to watch the leaves fall because they're going to come in a minute. And the question is this time, do I want to gather them or do I want to use them to explore? And I think I've got 2 little trees, so I don't need more prana to plant trees at the moment. I think I'm going to explore a little bit. What you do that with is you guide the prana to the gray-white mist area. Another reason, like I said, that you want the prana altar that will gather the prana for you is because if you get the whole board clear or most of it, then the prana is going to be hard to gather before it fades because these little light particles do fade after time. And if you try to get them too far away from their source tree, they will disappear before you actually get to use them. And the prana altar will gather any that you might have missed because you were too far away, like on the decided the game board at the time. See how nice that is? There's any more trees here. I was hoping to find another tree by now. That's okay. Plenty of room to plant them. I think that I've gotten enough cleared now that I can instead gather them up. You can see this as well. It's kind of pretty. This is a very well. I like the animation of this game. It's very simple, but it's very pretty. Watch it listen to the brain and the sound that they have. The music is just nice. Anyway, I just put in a book, Spellsmith and Carver, Magician's Reckoning. And I was very cruel to my poor characters, so I probably don't deserve to be so happy right now. But I gave them a decent ending, despite the fact that I tortured them a little. Which is kind of a writer's prerogative to torture her characters. Because if you don't have misery, what are the stakes? They have to know what they care about, right? So back to clicking these buttons and frustrating all my watchers. Assuming it's nobody. This is just a fun thing for me to do. I've been told I have a decent voice. I've always wanted to take advantage of that. But on the same hand, my decent voice is not. If I were to sing, everybody would clear out of this room. I have the worst singing voice. Someday, maybe if I'm doing something that's particularly boring, I will tell you the story of my attempt at musical theater, and everyone will feel sorry for me because it was pathetic. Oh, look at those purple flowers. Aren't this pretty? That's so nice. Anyway, this game is called Autumn. I bought it on Steam for not very much money. Let's see how much prana I have saved up. 195. You need 280 to buy that dang prana altar. So when spring comes, I'm going to have a choice here. I can plant some more trees so that I have more prana producers, or I can try to save up to get the altar. I think that I'm going to want to plant some trees. What have I got so far? I've got a kosh tree, and a seno tree, an aka tree, and a mandoa tree. I don't particularly like the mandoa because it doesn't last very long for the amount of prana it costs. Let's do... Oh, the Dino's kind of pretty. This was Dawson and the Pika. I haven't actually planted a peachy maple. I'm not even sure how to mix that. There it is. I do them as close to others as I can because you want to use your space well. You can see that the board doesn't go very far. It's very watercolor. I'm going to read you some more quotes. Let's see. Obstacles can never be greater than your capacity to overcome them. I guess that's when they say that God won't give you more than you can take. I'm not honestly sure that's true, though. I'm going to have to double check that for theological veracity, because I think sometimes we don't know how much we can take. Sometimes life does have to break us because we gotta get to that soft middle. That's only with my characters, really. If you don't challenge them and hurt them, they don't grow. I guess you get a kind of fatalistic view of things being an author. So many little characters in there, but they do really come to life for you, and as hard as that might be to understand. spawn you can only get if you're in Kinara mode, and they will provide you with Kinara off-season. The Prana Altar, of course, stores the orbs. Like I said, it catches them. There's one that I haven't discovered yet, which I would really like to discover. You can click on these things and they'll give you these. These are probably too long to read out loud. I lived for thousands and thousands of years as a mineral, and then I died and became a plant. And I lived for thousands and thousands of years as a plant, and then I died and became an animal. And I lived for thousands of thousands of years as an animal, and then I died and became a human being. Author's writers. I guess this doesn't consider humans animals. Tell me, what have I ever lost by dying? Maybe. I do not believe in reincarnation, honestly. I am kind of getting hung up on the fact that he doesn't consider humans animals. Technically, we are very Cinnamon tree 1, grass tree 1, apple tree 8. That makes me think of Appa. Appa. Yep. Mandoa tree 6. Poor Mandoa trees and its fading years. Should I go back to the tree hill puzzle because I know I will just frustrate you all because I'm really not doing well at it tonight. I swear I have done better at this before. Saw these and moved on. But not tonight. Tonight I am doing completely miserably at them. Let's think. Oh, what? In fact, that one. That does not mathematically make sense to me. Okay, well that worked. Okay. Oh look, Prana's coming. Oh look, so the Senno tree is probably old enough to produce now, but not the Kosh tree. Okay, let's maybe expand our borders a little bit. I've got enough trees planted. I do want to spend a little bit of time expanding borders. Hopefully they'll last to get to here because it's a long reach for some of the ones from the first tree. Oh, there is a tree over here. I think I recognize this one. I can't remember the name of it. I've definitely found this before. Little floating lights. Float, 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 float. You can see the ones that are getting a little faint. Let me gather some. If you could just last a little longer, I want to get this tree. Okay, there you go. I love the purple in the mountains beyond in the distance. I suppose the premise of this game is that you're playing as a hermit. Yeah, this is a Dazi tree. I've definitely seen one before. Okay, let's gather up. Got all that to work with. I'm not sure I have a fawn at this point. My husband probably thinks I'm crazy. I didn't explain what I was going to do. He's over there playing Ever Custom these days. But see how much more I got. Only 130. Let's see what this time is stuff planted. Pretty impressive tree farm. I think the problem is that I let too much of it fade. That's good. So that was good too. There's definitely a mathematical component to this puzzle. I just have never taken the time to figure out what it was because I've always been able to solve it instinctively before. It's frustrating that I can't. Let's just enjoy the purple flowers and the pink flowers and the Kosh tree. Maybe I can read some more quotes. Knowing others is intelligence, knowing yourself is true wisdom, mastering others is strength, mastering yourself is true power. If you realize that you have enough, you are truly rich. Lao Tzu. Honestly, this is probably a long enough video for the first trial of this. Look at those beautiful flowers. Anyway, if this goes over well, I might come back later. But for now, I'm going to sign off. Thank you, and good night.